What's going on? My name is Marcus Whitley, and this is Good Behavior. Now, you can find me on all social media at I am Marcus Whitley and find all of my books, Both Sides of the Street, Choices and Consequences, Greatness Under Pressure, or Battling Demons, all on Amazon. In this episode, I want to talk about loyalty. Now, this is a word that gets thrown around all day because it makes people feel good about themselves. But the truth is, they don't even know what loyalty is until their loyalty is tested. They say you don't know somebody until something bad happens. And I believe that to be true because I experienced that firsthand. For me, it was getting stabbed. It was going to prison. It took hitting the bottom to see people's true identities. Who was really there for me. Now, people that I grew up with, people that I thought were my people. But later on in life, I found out while they smiled in my face, they were talking behind my back. Same things that I would hear from other people. Like, I would never amount to nothing. I was either going to end up dead, homeless, or in jail. I never expected to hear from these people. I mean, truth is, it hurt. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to do this episode is because I know a lot of people can relate to this. And not too long ago, this kid that I grew up with and went to school with walked into my job, or one of my jobs, and was surprised to see me. He couldn't believe that I was still around. I was working, and to see me taking care of myself. I guess he expected to see me doing bad, if he even seen me at all. But he told me about how bad everybody else was doing and how they never grew up or wanted anything more out of life. That just seems crazy to me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too optimistic and believe that because I have a vision and I'm hungry, that everybody else feels the same way. But seeing him and hearing about everybody I went to school with just shows me how far that I've came. Even with all the setbacks and mistakes I made. Man, I remember we were wild in school. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Smoking, drinking, all the time, partying, running around chasing girls. Stars on the football team, though, but just always getting into trouble. Couldn't hold back from fighting. And to us, when we're that young, we don't see any consequences that could come from it. We just thought we were having a good time. And just did some wild things that I look back on and can't believe that I'm still even here. But, oh my God. I remember this one time where my boy, he got anger issues. And I remember we were at a football game, and my boy, he was the fullback. I was the halfback, so he was always blocking for me. And he got mad at one of the linebackers on the other team because the linebacker was bigger than him. And when he couldn't knock down the linebacker, he just went off, and the linebacker had said something to him, and he just started punching him in his helmet. And being my boy, like I said, we crazy. We just both ended up hopping on him because I wasn't going to let him do it by himself. And we ended up getting kicked out the game. And that was just the type of childish stuff that we were on. Like I said, it was fun at the time, but looking back at it, like, we did a lot of dumb things. Now, after I got kicked out of school and fell all the way into the streets, I still kept the job that I was working because I had a car and got to pay for it somehow. Now, the new circle of people I was around, I was the only one with a job. I was the only one with a car. So I was the only one with steady money coming in. The reason I'm telling you this is because not every drug dealer is going to be a boss. You can't expect to pick up some work and think that you're going to be rich or you're going to be famous. It don't work that way because everyone I was around was still broke, asking for rides all the time, wanting to go out, drink and smoke. And, everything costs money. So where do you think the money came from? See, I was chasing my rap career at the same time. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities because of loyalty. I was always bringing a group of people around with me everywhere I went. And I was paying for everything with the little bit that I had to make sure we were all good because of loyalty. Yeah, we sold drugs and stuck people up and made a few dollars, but that clearly wasn't enough to live off of. And if everyone was coming to me, where was the loyalty? What was my obligation to them if we all put in the same amount of work and split everything that we made equally? I'm saying you do the math on that. Make it make sense. It was it wasn't until I went to prison that I realized what loyalty really is and where my loyalty lies. I'm not in those same circles I was in when I was younger. I grew out of that mindset feeling like because we were friends, I had an obligation to take care of you if you didn't have it. And now I'm looking at it like everybody in my past is still in the same place, same mindset they were in when we were kids. Something just clicked in me when I was in prison that I realized I had to grow up. I was a man now and I had to start acting like one. I have a family. This is my obligation. That's where my loyalty lies. I have to make sure they're good. I have to provide for them. I have to protect them. But when I say family, see, I don't mean all family. Don't force your loyalty on somebody who's toxic just because they're blood. Loyalty is for those who truly love you and who add value to your life. Now, my name is Marcus Whitley, and this is Good Behavior. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more. Until the next episode.